Hey guys, Brandon here, coming at you with another MLB The Show video. Uh, I'm pre-recording this the day before the actual uh, Player of the Month cards come out, so I can explain it so it can be out around the time that the Player of the Month cards come out, so you guys can have the best chance of making stubs and making the best of this opportunity. So let's jump right into it. I'll try to simulate this the best that we can. Uh, so to start off, obviously, the Player of the Month cards have to be out. Um, Obviously, you can play it by ear if anything's new compared to all the other Player of the Month cards every other time. So if we look at the monthly awards, you can see that the price of these has gone down. Uh, and by the time that these other ones come out, and there'll be a limited number. So you have, let's just use this for example. Say these are the Player of the Month cards. Uh, the pack, I don't really know how much it costs, 15,000 or something. I don't really remember. I don't buy the packs, but it'll say like 1,000 left. And when there's a limited number left, when it starts like going down, like I think it starts at like 10,000 maybe. So once it gets down to 1,000, I start putting in orders for one of each of the cards, just because one of them will be more, or most of them will be, not one of them, not most of them. Some will be more expensive than others, so I at least like to have one of each just in case. So the issue with the last one was that they had stub sale out. The stub sale's over. We should be safe on that front. Uh, I do believe there. What was the problem last time? I think there was like a moment that came out with it, and while there's probably gonna be a moment or whatever that comes out with it. Uh, there's I think the pack was like a 1 in 15 chance of getting the card, so it's not really that big of a deal. So the prices will most likely be around 60K like they usually are. So try to start buying one of each around that time. And just make sure that you make money off of it. If the prices start cutting down a whole lot, you can cut your gains and sell it a little early. But in the event that you do keep it for a while, make sure no events are currently going on that would cause you to lose that, such as currently in this program, if you can get to 600, you get to choose one of these cards, so that completely eliminated the rarity of that Kirby Yates card and all these diamond cards. Obviously you can get a gold if you want, but I don't know if anybody wants the gold. So you can see that that kind of flattened the market on those cards. Let's look at them. So you'll see like all of them are around the same amount of stubs at least. But it is a good opportunity to make stubs since there's no stub sale going on. There's no pack out yet or anything like that to get that. So they should all go up in price except for a few of them. So how do you know which ones are probably going to go up in price? So the theme seems to be that everybody who gets a choice pack chooses the player of the highest overall. So like the first one I remember pretty vividly. So April, you had Tim Anderson, Kirby Yates, and Glasnow. So the best ones were the Yates and Glasnow just because they weren't hitters, so they're not like a high commodity item, and they weren't the highest overall. So these guys ended up doing the best. Glasnow was in the lead for the longest time with how much stubs you could make off of him, but then the rarity of Kirby Yates got to him, and you could sell Kirby Yates for $1 million at one point. So when buying a card, make sure you get the lower overall player. Same with this Derek Dietrich was the lowest overall card, and nobody ended up getting him. I made sure I got one because the lower overall card that nobody wants to pick up is the one that sells for the most at the end, just because in the choice pack you're always picking the higher one. So make sure if you do get a chance to choose one more card, you always choose the lowest overall one, because more than likely that'll be the card that sells for the most at the end. So make sure you're looking at that. Good luck to everybody in this. Hopefully you guys pick up some cards and make some stubs. I'm just going to add one more thing, actually. So with these monthly award cards for May, there was the stub sale, but some of them started to turn south really fast, so make sure if you see your card going down a little, make sure you do try to sell it. You don't want to end up losing stubs on the whole deal. But for the most part, you shouldn't make a whole lot of, or you shouldn't lose a whole lot of stubs. You shouldn't lose any stubs, actually, just because of the rarity of the items. So hopefully this pans out like the other ones, and we look forward to having this good Player of the Month card release. So let's open up this pack, and in hopes that I get a diamond, and oh, headliner's awesome. What's that, 1 in 10? Let's see what we can get from this one first. Silver, okay, Sir Anthony throws like 100. Alright, give me a diamond. Need a diamond for good luck. Okay. That's fine. Alright, so good luck tomorrow, guys, with this, and make sure you are buying at least one of those cards. If you can only buy one, make sure it's the lowest overall. If you can buy a few, you can spread it out, one of each, or you can just go for the lowest overall. That's really up to you. But as I've said before, good luck, and if you guys enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys in a future video. Thank you for watching.